wonder what would happen if you were open enough to transform. I wonder what would happen if you let go of everything. I wonder what would happen if you could become what you are. That's not to say that you aren't already what you are, but you may not be aware of what you are in your deepest sense. A lot of the times, we think we know who we are. Anytime you think you know who you are, it means you don't know who you are, because who you are, you cannot know. It's a mystery. It's the mystery. Who am I? Who you are is the same I am that I am. I wonder what would happen if you were open enough to come into the awareness of the I am, the eternal I am, the one that is everything. I wonder what would happen if you let yourself grow wings, spiritual wings, and put on your spiritual crown and fly into the heavens to see what you are. I wonder what would happen if you stopped holding expectations over yourself of what anything should be, of what life should be. I wonder what would happen if you didn't have likes and dislikes. Not to say that some things won't be more or less enjoyable to your ego, but to say that whatever comes in the flow of life, you understand that you don't really have control over it. And therefore, it doesn't really make sense to be attached to it, to identify with it, to identify with your environment or your body, anything you can't control. The only thing you really control is yourself, your consciousness, your pure awareness. I wonder what would happen if you let go and became one with your pure awareness. Now, I can't even tell you what will happen, because this reality is so far beyond anything I can really know. But all I do know is the things that are happening to me, or the things that I am perceiving, is far beyond anything I could have ever imagined. And the trick is, I don't have any expectations for what it should be. I'm just here. I'm just flowing. I'm just watching it happen. I'm aware of myself watching it happen. I'm aware of it happening. I wonder what would happen if you shifted into your pure awareness, if you moved beyond the mind and became what you really are. Everyone has it within them. Everybody. You have it within you. You are it. It is the reason you can see this video, to hear my voice, to experience anything, is because it is there. It is you. It is. You are. I am. It's all one thing, but you can't understand it. It's beyond words, right? But you can feel it. I wonder what the world would look like if everybody was connected with their true self, if everybody was not afraid to shine their light on the world, to be seen for who they really are, to show their real self to the world without caring what anybody thinks about it, because you don't even care what it meant. Like, I don't even care what I think about myself, so why would I care what anybody else thinks? I'm just watching this happen. It doesn't matter to me what anything is. It's beautiful. The more detached I become and the more aware I become, the more beauty I see, but I'm not attached to it. That's the difference. In the past, if I were to see this beauty, I would get lost in it forever. I would get attached and I would never be able to let go. And that's why I'm able to see the beauty now, is because I'm not attached. I can be like water. I can go through life. And I'm trying to show myself to this world. The real me, the one inside. I know you can feel my energy. This voice you're hearing isn't me. It is me, but it isn't me, but I know you know what I mean. I know you can feel it. I know you are here. I know you are the same as me. We have the same awareness, the same consciousness. And I want other people to feel it too. I want them to be aware. And If they aren't, that's okay, but I feel like I serve as a bridge. I serve as a bridge between this physical world and the spiritual world, the deeper. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to let go. To let go of your ideas and your mind and your thoughts. To just be. To just be what you are. But like sustain it. To be what you are consistently. Like a flowing river, right? Not just I'm gonna dip my toes in and go back to my patterns. No, you hop in the river and then you go with the flow, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be awesome, but you have to have faith and you have to trust the river to take you where you're meant to go, to not lead you astray, to not dump you in onto some rocks, you know? You have to trust it. But what makes trusting and having faith easier is when you realize that everything is you. At least that made it easier for me. Because when I saw God as this foreign entity, as something completely separate from myself, it was really hard to trust it. It was really hard to surrender into it and to let it carry me, right? But when I realized that this thing that we're talking about is me, it is me. That is what it is. It is consciousness. I am it. It's so easy to trust it because I trust myself. I don't know about you, but I know that I won't lead myself astray. I won't dump myself on some rocks. And when you realize that everything is you and that the river is you, then you can just let go and just let it carry you away. And now you're not having to try so hard because you're just the one watching it happen. You're just the one watching your body float down the river. It doesn't take any effort. You can experience effort. You can experience being tired with your body or your mind and feeling exhausted. But the real you is never tired because it is beyond that. It is beyond. Look deep within yourself. Listen deeply to the silence. Listen deeply to my words. Become present. Hear me. I know that when I'm talking, there's probably many moments where you wander off with your mind and you go down a little rabbit hole with your thoughts. I'm asking you to go beyond that. And when you get comfortable and used to being beyond it, you can sustain it and you can be it for longer and longer periods of time. And the more present you are and the more aware, the less thoughts, the more beauty and the more love and wisdom. And that's what I'm offering you. That's what I'm inviting you into. So, yeah.